Good morning, everyone. This is the Gold membership update. Don't normally do videos every single morning, but I did adjust the grid a little bit. Wanted to share the adjustments with you and make sure that you stay comfortable with the format. Again, just starting this couple of days. We started the 1st of February. We're going to run it for the entire month so you can see the system wide open and moving. Here's what we've got right now. There are two additions. In actuality, AXP triggered on Friday with just a couple of pennies, so there's plenty of time to come in. That was one that was in the wings for a while, and I did not add that to the list. It was not sitting on there that I could see it properly, so my bad, but there's still plenty of time for it. This is a long call. Also, we have two new positions. You're going to see that every time there's a blue separation, we're looking at a new day. So we're going to take a look at these. Again, these stay the same. Type of trade, we tell you what it is, the trigger, here's the option price, the option strike, excuse me, that we should enter in. The current option price will get changed every day this suggestion comes out. I will be monitoring as it moves up, and you'll be able to take a look at that. The initial hard stop, again, is the stop that the stock price is and at the price that the call will trigger at market if the stock begins to fall into these support regions and indeed does fail them. Adjusted hard stops are when we move the stops up, and we have had several stops move up this morning. This yellow one you always need to pay attention to first thing in the morning. You take a look at it, see if it's changed. If it has changed, meaning there's something else written in there, then you know you need to go into your system and adjust it. Second adjusted hard stop is the same thing, just keeping track of where the stock gets moved to and those stops get moved to. Target is the initial target. All right, that's the space that we're looking at. You can see that Joy Global's target has been pulled down just a little bit. That means when you see the members, the team, when you see the gold team shift like this, it means that price action is behaving in a way that makes you want to tighten that space, make sure that profit is there. Our goal is not to lose any money. Of course, that is going to happen on occasion in a position, but what we try to do is squeeze that very tightly. So when you see this adjust, be careful and pay attention and adjust them as well. So in the morning, adjusted hard stops, adjusted targets you need to pay attention to. Second adjusted target, same thing. Trailing stop size is currently at a nickel. For me, folks, mine's expanded just a little bit because I'm able to watch it through the course of the day. I will leave that a little bit wider, give it time to jockey around. Sometimes with an erratic morning, especially with the gaps up and the gaps down. I'm going to do a special video on talking to folks about what to do when you're coming into the morning and you see a large gap up and you've got a trailing stop set on an execution event. Now, if it's moving nicely, then that's fine, but you can always move that to the queue and adjust that a little bit. So we'll be talking about what to do so you don't get popped out of a trade first thing in the morning because of a very large candlestick with a wick. Trailing stop trigger price, again, that's the number that we begin to open up the trailing stop. It is always in front of the target. So this number here at row 16 is always going to be less than this number 12, but again, it's a way that the team preserves profit. All right, the date executed for this position is really the first, but you can enter here because notice, and this is AXP in the background here on the Motive Wave event, it is just sitting a few pennies above the initiation of the position, right? It's only 6 cents above it. So if it pulls in and hangs on to the event, you'll be in good shape. As long as it keeps a hold of 59.85, you can enter. Chances are the option price will be just about the same. You might even get it a little bit cheaper, okay? But that's it. And Sherwin-Williams, the same sort of thing. Good luck trading today. Again, I do want to remind you that if you take a look at the current option price and you have not entered the trade, and the strike that you're entering in is always going to sit exactly where it is, but if the stock price is far away from the trigger event, which is right here, this option price is going to change. So adjust yourself accordingly. Do not set the size of your position according to the current option price. Always assume it's a little bit bigger, and if it's sitting right on the edge of your threshold, step back one option. All right, that's just my suggestion. Good luck today, folks. Looking forward to a great trading day.